a real quick history lesson on the children of Ham. And knowing who the children of Ham, who they are, uh, will further give us a clear understanding of the stories in the Bible. It'll also let us know why Moses was able to live in the palace for 40 years, and why the Messiah was able to go and hide in Egypt among Egyptians. Okay, so real quick, I just want to read Genesis chapter 10 and verse 6, and this tells us who the children of Ham is, and then I'm going to explain what countries they came from and created. Genesis 10:6. The sons of Ham: Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. Okay, those are the children of Ham. Cush, or the Cushites, those are Ethiopians. Okay, Mizraim, where we get the word misery, those are Egyptians. Put, those are what you call Sudanese or Sudan. Sudan is the country right underneath Egypt. And then you've got Canaan, which is where you get the Canaanite people. Okay, that's where you get the Canaanite people. So Moses, this is why Moses was able to live in the palace for 40 years, because the children of Shem, which was Ham's brother, Ham's descendants enslaved Shem's people, the Israelites. Okay, this is why also the Messiah himself was able to go down and hide in Egypt as well when Herod was trying to kill him, because he looked like the Egyptians. These were all dark-skinned people. The Bible says, can a Ethiopian change his skin, or a leopard change its spots? No, they can't, because they're dark-skinned people. There was dark-skinned people then, and the dark-skinned people now. But you heard many people try to say, oh, well, Jesus or the Israelites, they were a Middle Eastern looking people. Well, the term Middle East was not even a term until the 1800s. Make it make sense, please. The Suez Canal is man-made. Peace to everybody.
Have a good day.
Peace to everybody. The Suez Canal started its construction in 1859 and was finished in 1869, if I am not incorrect. Peace to everybody. If you look it up, when was the Suez Canal made, it's going to tell you, if I'm not wrong, I think it was 1859 to 1869. It took them 10 years to dig out that canal, and it's 120 miles long. They did that on purpose to try to separate Egypt and Israel, if I'm not wrong. They did that on purpose. So all the history that has been pushed in movies and books and all this has been done by wicked people, because they have an agenda also. The people, the children of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan, these people didn't change their color. But when you got evil and wicked people who can change the narratives, they own the TV stations, they own the movies or whatever, they can do whatever they want. But the facts is facts. Facts over opinion. Okay? But as I said, this is why the Messiah was able to go down and hide in Egypt. It's because the Israelites were the same color as the Egyptians. This is why Moses, who was adopted by Pharaoh's daughter, was able to be raised in Pharaoh's palace for 40 years without any problems, because the Israelites was dark-skinned people just like the Egyptians. Facts over opinion. Say what you want. But this is the foolishness that people, they push all these different videos and they show these European images of these people. That is false. Look, the word Cush itself means black. Why would any white person or white nation of people claim to be Cushite people, but the definition of that word Cush means black. Y'all make it make sense.